Hi guys, this is going to be your forecast for the next week for the sign of Aries. I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down, so we're going to flip them over and see what's in store for your week. First card, Ten of Swords upside down. This is good because the Ten of Swords right side up is like complete destruction. So the fact that it's upside down is kind of like averting that destruction in some way. Let's see what the other card is. So that's coupled with the Oracle card of... So what did I say about averting destruction? So the path towards destruction would be also have been if this was face up, because this is the path. It's also face down. So what we're doing is we're trying to avoid a situation, a bad situation. That's kind of what this reading is going to be about. Kind of a downer, but let's keep going and see what it is that's going on. So in the negative space, we have the Two of Swords upside down and the Five, okay? So it's kind of looking like we are avoiding a conversation, avoiding talking either after a conflict happened or avoiding talking in order to avoid a conflict from happening, okay? Let's take a look in the positive space. We're going to clarify these a little bit more later and get more specific, but for now, let's see what's in the positive space. Temperance. Keeping your cool is what I just got. Keeping your cool. And with the door, it's like stopping yourself from doing anything. You're like stopping yourself. And you're definitely not talking because this is upside down. So part of that not doing is not talking. See what's going on in the background. Judgment upside down with the... this is cold. So Judgment upside down is like... we didn't really come to a point where... come to like a climax. We didn't really get to the point where we got to like work things out. Things got left open-ended is what I'm getting here. And the situation needed to be resolved, but it didn't. It needed to have closure, and it didn't. And it's sort of stuck here now. So let's keep going. This is the last card combination here. This describes like how this is going to pan out in general. So we have the Eight of Pentacles upside down with Pluto. So this is really about like the power being in your hands, okay? You have the ability if you put the work in. That's what the Eight of Pentacles upside down is. Like, you have the ability to make it happen, to build it, but you actually have to build it. Upside down, you're not building it. And you're not building it because you're just kind of keeping yourself cool and you're sort of like sticking to the background. And Pluto is coupled with it. Okay, so Pluto is about both intensity and desire. So it's a matter of either you wanting to do it or you wanting, or like it requires the intensity. We're going to clarify that. So let's keep going. So let's go back to the beginning here because we have this situation that could have been disastrous, or maybe it's like hanging in the balance, okay? It's hanging in the balance. It could end up being disastrous, and that's why Judgment's upside down over here. It's like we really didn't get the final word on it. And so, and it doesn't look like there's going to be a final word unless somebody makes a move. So let's see what it was. Oh, okay. Again, I have communication. So I have the Two of Swords upside down here, and now I have Mercury. So we're definitely not talking in order to avoid... We're definitely not talking in order to avoid a fight. We're keeping from talking, we're keeping our mouths closed, and we're actually trying to be balanced about it, or at least that's what the cards are recommending because it's in positive space. So if you are not being balanced in some way, that is to say like, and I hate to use the term because it's like a very Libra, nice, be nice. And I'm not a fan of the term nice. I'd rather be genuine than be nice. But in this case, this is like, kind of getting maybe it's best to be nice. So yeah, this is about avoiding... We didn't really get closure on a conversation. We didn't get closure on a conversation, on a fight. Maybe it was like a half fight. And now we're holding back. One person has to make the effort, though. One person has to make it's either a lot of effort or has to actually want to put the effort in. We'll clarify what Pluto... Oh, okay. I wasn't ready, but... Okay, yeah. So, I'm kind of getting that this fell out. The key fell out. I think it was upside down, which is to indicate that the power's sort of in someone else's hands. I'm not... Oh, these cards are flying out. I'm not going to keep it, but I'm also... Scorpio just flew out, so this isn't just a fight. Like, someone's feelings are hurt, okay? Someone's feelings are hurt. But stop flying out, because now I'm going to clarify this card combination here. We're going to see what the Two of Swords upside down with the 5 is. This is not starting the argument or not wanting to talk about the argument. Keep what I say about keeping your cool. So what keeps its cool better than a cat does, okay? That's very cat-like behavior. I mean, that's pretty much it for that one. Let's go into the positive space here. This is about really taking your time to think about your next move before you do something rash. This is about keeping your cool again, but oh, something just flew out. Taking it slow. Taurus just fell out. What else? Taking it slow and steady, I guess. I mean, what else? Yeah, taking it slow. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't say anything rash. I feel like you're biting your tongue, maybe. Oh yeah, biting your tongue. See, Gemini upside down. In fact, it might not be time to communicate at all. You might be doing the right thing in not communicating for whatever reason this is, because there might need to be either time or more of an investment into this resolution. We're going to clarify what the Eight of Pentacles upside down with. We're going to clarify that. We're going back to that. Anyway. So let's take a look at what was left unresolved here. Judgment upside down with Coal. What was unresolved? What is just kind of like hanging off? It was like, it's like about, I feel like it's like finish line, just about to reach the finish line and nope. Let's see, what is that? Okay, the Mask upside down. Someone didn't end up coming out. Someone didn't come out about something. The truth didn't come out. The truth didn't come out because it wasn't said. Yeah, the truth didn't come out because it wasn't said. So the target just means that what I just said is what exactly it is. The truth didn't, it didn't come out. The truth was never said because the truth might have this disastrous consequence. Let's see what this Eight of Pentacles here, because honestly, this is really what is most intriguing to me. It's how are we going to get through this situation? It's like what needs to be done, and one party seems to have control of it, so that party has to both want to put the work in and get off their ass and put the work in. So what is that? What is that? Healing, Pisces. There's still healing that needs to be done. So I'm kind of, I'm glad that you're refraining from speaking, Aries, because it seems like that's the right call. Holding back while the other person who has more control of the situation for whatever reason heals so that there isn't a clash of words. Anything else with regards to this? Okay, this spread. There's going to be a opportunity to fix whatever it is that may or may not be on the verge of being broken. There will be an opportunity to fix it. It isn't now, and it may be fixed. It may fix itself on someone else might fix it for you in a matter of time. So it's like you don't have to act. This person's healing anyway, and they're getting help from someone else, or someone else is, maybe shedding some light on the situation that's like changing their perspective. Anything else? Anything else? I feel like I've kind of like read this now to death, but let's get one more. Yeah. So that's it. You're doing the right thing, holding back. The wall, holding back. So I just want to get, so I mean, that was pretty clear, but like that was a singular message. Let's do one more message, okay? And we'll just do a short one. We'll get general advice, and we'll just pull one oracle card and one tarot card and see what we get for you. All right, so let's get advice for Aries for the week. One tarot card, please. Or I guess one or two, or whatever falls out, but one set. All right, that wants to stay out. Again, Eight of Pentacles upside down. Put the work in. Putting the work in, and well, like really, it is required. Is what it's upside down. It means it is required. So let's get. Tell me more about this message. I was kind of hoping to get a different message, but it seems like again this is like back to that same message from before. Whoa. All right. So now I have the treasure chest here. So I'm not sure. Maybe it could be that whatever situation that was like averted or is still like on the fence, whether it may or may not be averted, the chaos or destruction may or may not be averted. It's on the fence, right? It's unsteady. I'm getting that when it gets fixed, there's going to be money involved. So this may be regarding like finances, a job, you know, whatever. But there's money involved here once this gets resolved. Once this gets resolved. And with the crown on the bottom, that's also like really what I think you're seeking, Aries, here, because the crown is really what your desire is. So, yeah. Anything else? Anything else? No. That's it. Four of Cups. Just keep really just keep to yourself and reconsider the situation, reconsider your options, but stay apart from the actually saying anything. So that's the King of Swords. So that's it, and I hope that helped to get through the week, Aries. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.